how is everything with the wrist and thumb and
It's a little tender still. I've been doing everything in my power, absolutely anything and everything I can do to, to rehab, little aches and pains I've had. I told you I went and got some Bloom Performance in Phoenix. I'm getting needling with electric stim and infrared and massage and just doing the PT stuff for my shoulder and hand and wrist. And I've come up here to Salt Lake City before I'm leaving to Dubai, and I've an outfit that I've done the NAD drip. I did it yesterday. I'm planning on doing it again today, and then I'm going to do it on Monday. So I'm doing everything in my power to be 100% and getting healed up. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. See if it makes a difference.
Yeah. I think
I'm well rested. Yeah.
You are rested?
I'm well rested. So, I mean, if I get rid of this little congestion in my head, I'm going to be 1,000%.
Yeah. Arif gelsene bir merhaba. I train with Arif. You know him?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. How's it going, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, he's giving me training for forearm.
All right, yeah. Show him how to get bigger.
He's bigger than me.
No.
Yeah.
This is like my like almost like own brother, just he gives me training to get ready so that I can be ready.
It's nice to have someone bigger and stronger than you to really push you.
Yeah. And he's just like we just checked something. It was very interesting. I don't know if you can see it here, but let me do like this. Maybe you will see. But can you put your hand? But look at how tall his hand is.
Oh wow. Yeah, I know he's a bigger individual for sure.
Yeah. He's so like.
Yeah, but that's what's made you really good. Again, I classify you under the same kind of build as a Todd Hutchins. Big hand, strong hand, but short forearm. I mean, compact. I mean, so that shorter leverage allows you to apply so much more side pressure. Your stability.
But you need to have a very strong hand to just control the guy. Otherwise,
it's no good, right? And you have that combination. You have short forearm, thick forearm, but strong hand.
Yeah, strong hand. Yeah. So this is how it is. We will see it November 11th, and you have November 11th also another one, and then so we better not announce now. So we need to focus first on the
Alexey.
Legendary. Yeah. This match, I hope people understand how important, how big this match is. That like you are the biggest name in our sport. You are the hands down, by far the GOAT. And while Alexey is how to say, he's more like he came, made a big impact and just left. And then since that time, people talk about him for 20 years. What if Alexey comes back? What if Alexey comes back?
I bought into all the excitement and hype. I truly believe that Alexey probably is the most gifted athlete arm wrestling has ever seen. And not that he hasn't put a lot of focus and energy on the sport, but he's just, to me, he's got the full package. He's not only strong, big hand, big forearm, wide palm, very explosive. So, I mean, he's got everything.
Yeah. I kind of believe that this guy could have been world champion in multiple sports, like different, because the guy is just so gifted. He's just, I was in Dubai to pull against Ray, and he was there as a guest. And the way that he is moving, he is over 40 years old, but he's just like 20 years old guy, he's just I saw him how
very,
he was
very agile, like a cat.
Yeah. How the way he kicks the sandbag, how he punches. You could see that this guy is just, I'm there. Just make me a boxing champion or just a judo champion or arm wrestling champion. The guy could be something almost not everything, but many things he could have done. And he did already with the bobsleigh. He became Olympic champion, and
Right.
it's and then it is neither of you in your like prime, but the value of this match historically to me is just like highest level of the legends. Like I don't know if I can really put his status as legend. He was so short time, but sometimes you do something so unforgettable that that like his 2004 performance, at the Zloty. What was your condition at that time? I remember you were suffering the
Yeah, I was
elbow.
definitely, I was basically giving up on the sport when the Pulling John crew came around. I hadn't been pulling for maybe a year and a half. Just had chronic tendonitis in the elbow, and I just decided it was time to call it quits. But because of them, I ended up getting back in the sport and fighting back. And yeah, when you saw me at that Zloty Tour final, of course I lost weight. I ended up weighing in at 95 kilos. I wasn't a very big guy at the time, and so my condition was so. I mean, it wasn't
Your regular shape.
the worst condition I've ever been in, but it wasn't by far the best condition that I've ever been in either. So I'm hoping that for sure this even though I'm 20 years older, I'm actually in better prepared, better condition this time around than I was back then. So.
Yeah. What do you think about his like pluses, like his hand and wrist?
His hand and wrists are incredible. Yeah, no, and he's so explosive that it's just really hard to deal with that hard hitting sweep that he has. It's kind of the open hand, explosive top roll like that Cobra, had. So yeah, I think seeing or thinking about what made me good are kind of the similar traits, but he's just bigger. I think maybe a little stronger, a little faster. So I know what's effective against me, so I'm hoping to maybe employ that against him. But yeah, he'll be definitely a tough challenge, especially after the go. Just stopping the match will be 99% of it. If I could stop it, then I think I've got chances. But,
yeah. Do you expect him to be like how good do you expect him to be? Like,
well, we talked about this before. I mean, he definitely, his last comeback, I don't know how much he trained, what level he got to, but he didn't get embarrassed by Tim Brzenk. But I don't think Alexey likes to lose, and getting defeated by anybody, I think it's definitely lit a fire under him for this go around. I don't think he's going to be unprepared at all. I think he's going to do everything in his power to be completely 100% prepared. So I expect him to be quite a bit better than he was when he had his comeback with Tim Brzenk. But we'll see if he, I don't know if he's going to be able to achieve the level that he had at the Zloty final, but we'll see.
Yeah. It will be very interesting. And like, how do you?
What's that?
How do you see your chances?
Honestly, I don't know. All I know is that I'm, I prepared as best I could prepare for this. My diet's been good. My training's been good. I worked out hard. I had a really hard match with Todd Hutchins, so my tendons are. I mean, I think hopefully they're healed up from that because they're a little tender still. But I mean, I've done everything I can possibly do at my age to be prepared for this. So, I mean, that's all I can do, and it just depends on what kind of condition he comes in and what kind of genetic freak he really is. We'll know in a week.